Our topic for today is, what are your life experiences with love? This is a super popular answer that someone posted without revealing their identity. The one that I practically forced myself into. 8th grade. Everyone around me was getting into relationships and getting their hearts broken, while I spent my days fawning over Leo Valdez. Realizing that having a blank ledger for a 13-year-old girl is quite strange, I finally lifted my head up from the book and looked around. I literally forced myself to like this guy, older than me, charming, footballer, awesome hair. Welp. My friends told him and he said that he didn't like me that way. I was okay with it, I was in love with the feeling, not with him. Well, he got his assignments completed by OL, besotted me and then sent a highly rude message through my friend. I was friends with you only because I pitied you. You embarrass me. Don't ever talk to me again. I blinked as my friend told me that I was too unladylike for him. You're too bratty, Barati. I am sure that he would like if you cleaned up yourself a bit. I stared at her. If someone has to like me, let them like me for who I am. I am not losing myself for some guy. I am embarrassing him, Alright. Tell him that I understand. Fuck, I feel sorry for him, to be honest. I was the coldest, most obnoxious, bitchiest bitch I had ever been. Dude could have been a bit more graceful. I am quite proud of my being a frigid bitch capacity. 3 months. I made him beg, I made him cry, I made him wail, as he realized how amazing I actually was. Rolling my eyes whenever he looked at me, grimacing as he spoke, ignoring him, and making sure that he knew that I was ignoring him. Yes, I was a bitch. A cool bitch. He said that he didn't want my company, and that's exactly what he got. Finally, one day after school, my friend told me that he was heard crying. I smirked, I knew why. I spent a major part of the day flirting with his best friend while he sat behind me. My friend, being the romantic she is, forced me to go and talk to him. Sulking, I walked into the empty classroom. I felt the lightest flutter when his eyes met mine. I was wrong. I never knew how much you meant to me until you stopped talking to me. I was rude and it was unwarranted. Will you forgive me? I nodded. It's okay, I said. I have been quite obnoxious too. We laughed. Our rapport was better platonically than it ever was romantically. And yes, I could feel whatever pseudo-crush I had fading away. It was good. The one that came out of nowhere. 9th grade. The guy I just spoke about left the school at the end of 8th grade, along with this really important friend of mine. My friend circle was now smaller than ever, and I swaggered into class the first day. This year will be a productive, drama-free one. Rumors spread that one of the new guys, liked my best friend, S. S was quite flummoxed at hearing this new development. Barati, what the fuck? It's been like 2 days since the school started. What the fuck is happening? I trolled her and I teased her, along with everyone else. Until she found out that his dad and her dad were best friends. Bloody fucking hell, dude, this is getting insane. Can you imagine what would happen if those idiots got wind of this? I laughed. Dude, do me a favor. I nodded my head. Realizing that she can't see me nod while on the phone, I cleared my throat. Done. What do you want me to do? Ask him. Somehow, get close enough to him, and ask him whether he likes me or whether everything was a rumor. I said, it is a rumor, as far as I know. Anyway, I'll ask him. So, the next day, using my charm, my abysmal social skills, and my ditzy daft dimbo vibes. I don't know why, but I know that I have these vibes. I commenced the operation. I got closer to his desk and saw this familiar book. I smirked. Gotcha. Hey, the Deathly Hallows, He looked up at me and smiled sheepishly. I noticed his eyes clearly for the first time. The color of molten milk chocolate, they glittered and glimmered in the morning sun. His eyes crinkled when he laughed. Yep. I'm a Potterhead. You too. I chuckled as I showed him the temporary dark mark on my forearm. It was effortless, being with him, talking to him, laughing with him. He had the kind of humor I love, ribald, subtle, snarky, and quite shitty at times. His puns were glorious. We quickly became quite close. I asked him about S. Oh, hell no. You know how these idiots are. I was asking them about you, and they thought that it was her. I was taken aback. About me? Why? He grinned as he rubbed the back of his neck, gesturing towards my hand. I saw the mark that day. I went home giggling to myself. R came to school one day to meet his friends. Except S. She knew by now and shipped us both together, the darling. Everyone else kept on pulling my leg. I was watching R talk to the guys, when she came and whispered in my ear. Do you feel it? I shook my head no. Across us, he had gotten injured while playing basketball. I whispered to her. Now I do. Well, it could have happened, it might have not. There was something. Tension, anticipation, longing, I don't know what it was, I don't know whether he felt it too, but there it was. Well, within 3 months, he asked this friend of mine out. Not S, and then it all went to shit. My dad's transfer was due, and I decided to use this rather unfortunate development as a focal point to move on and distance myself from everyone. I needed to preserve my sanity and hold it all together. He cried on my farewell. I am not angry at him. Instead, I am as thankful as I could ever be. The few months I spent with him were some of the best months of my life. Whenever I look back, I feel myself smile. I was able to experience the intensity of puppy love, and I learned quite a bit. I don't blame him, a desperate girl is quite prone to see things that don't exist. I loved, I got hurt, but I lived. Thank you, A. Thank you for everything. The one. Present time. A smarter, a more cautious, a more cynical me. Never ever did I think that I would meet you now. Never did I think that that whatever I'm feeling right now, could be so intense. I thought that love was a blazing inferno that will leave death in its wake. I now know that it is like a steady, lively flame. This is stupid. This is insane. This is hopeless. This will leave me broken and scarred, with my innards ripped out, my skin flayed, my soul comatose. I am going to get hurt. I can feel myself drowning already. I am in too deep. And I don't fucking care. I don't care what you think. I have absolutely no expectations or hopes of any kind whatsoever. It's hopeless and futile. But it's worth it. Oh, it's so fucking worth it. They say that third time's the charm, don't they? I don't know and I don't care.
Thanks for watching, and don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe.